everybody. Jeff Jacklich here, Gold Ball Hunting. How are you doing today? Okay, so here I am. I am alone on the screen again. My partner in crime, Brent Abel, is still in Croatia. They came in third today. They lost to the second seeds the other day, and then today they won their match. I forget against who. But anyway, so they got third place in the International Senior World Cup. So that is just awesome. Congrats, Brenny, and to your team. Woo! Anyway, so this is today's brief little episode because we got to get one down every day. Are you really aware? Have you really thought about, once you've decided you want to improve something, be it a technical issue on a forehand or a technical issue on a backhand, something technical, have you thought about the other side of that coin is what is it going to take to actually make that adjustment, right? And so, and have you talked with your pro about it, about what kind of change you want to make or why you think your stroke or a strategy might be better? Or maybe I should, go to the modern forehand or something like that. And saying yes to all those things requires a mindset of understanding why I'm doing it, what the desired result is, and what's it going to take to actually get over the hump where now that is the new normal is the new technical move, right? The new stroke production. What is it? What's the outcome, right? So it's just something that was on my mind this morning, and I just wanted to say it that, have you really thought about that part of it? The easy part is to show up for the lesson and to have somebody feed balls and give you some word associations and word instructions. Say, low to high, windshield wiper finish, or whatever it might be. But if you really thought about how many of those it's going to take to actually rewire the brain, right? So for the new neural pathway to be built, because that's what we're talking about here. Things don't happen permanently until we've actually built the new neural pathway and actually the old one actually kind of melts away. I know that sounds kind of crazy, but that's kind of actually what happens when we start putting a new move in place of an old move, right? And that takes repetition. It also takes some mental work as well, like a lot of mental work. And another way to kind of I don't want to say hack the system, shortcut it or that, but a great way to do it that will actually speed up the process is if you can actually sit and meditate for a few minutes every day or a few times a day. And they don't have to be 30-minute sessions. Can you meditate 2-3 minutes just to start with visualizing the move in your head, how you want that new move to look, how you see you doing the move. And we've talked about this before in past episodes. And so you can actually start to build that new neural pathway by visualizing, right? We might call it neural priming, right? Getting the brain set up for the new move. And so you start to build that road, that pathway, even before you've hit a ball and while you're hitting the ball, right? So while you're out there doing the reps, you can be aiding that and pushing that along even further every day if you start to do some neural priming, meaning you're getting in there, doing some meditation on what the move should be and you doing the move, not visualizing somebody else doing the move. It's easy to visualize Roger Federer doing the move because Roger does the move just so elegantly, so beautifully. The guy is the Baryshnikov of tennis. So it's got to be about you making the move, right? So anyway, this was just on my mind, and I just wanted to say that, take that into consideration. You can move the meter faster. You can make the boat go faster if you actually spend some meditation time visualizing the move, the new move, in place of the old move. And then the other thing to be mindful of is that, 2-3 weeks in, are you going to go out there and, are you still playing your league matches? Really difficult task where you're going to go play a tournament within 3 weeks of trying to make this change. You're really taking on a huge challenge there to do that because Once you get under pressure in the match, winning will become the top priority, and your subconscious will take over, and you will go back to the warm, fuzzy feeling of the old forehand or backhand or whatever it might be, because that's what's comfortable. And it doesn't matter whether the comfortable works. It doesn't matter whether the comfortable actually, gets the job done. You will go there because it's comfortable, because that's what you're going to retreat to. You're confident with that, even though we know it doesn't work. I know it sounds silly, but that's where mine works, right? Our little ego gets going there. And it's like, oh my gosh, I can't do this new move now because the guys, the gals are counting on me. Well, I don't know. Like, does the old move guarantee the win? Maybe not, because that's why you're trying the new move. Maybe that's because the thought is, I think I need to improve something. So my suggestion in all that is this, is that if you really want to make the changes in your strategies, in your point construction, and in the technical aspect of hitting the ball, producing some new stroke production, you really have to think about taking a break from your league tennis and from your tournament tennis for maybe one season. Take one season off of your league tennis and do the work. Take a month or two off from playing national events and do the work. Plan that. It's a little bit easier if you're a tournament player to plan that out, especially if you're not involved heavily in league tennis. So anyway, that's what I got for you today. Brenny is coming back this coming Sunday, I think, on the 22nd. He flies back. He'll be back in California. I'm headed to California on October 4th. So I'm looking forward to that. So hope to guys talk to you soon. Remember, like, share, please subscribe. Let us know what you think down below. iTunes and Stitcher, rate and review. And also, if you want to get on a free coaching call, goldballhunting.com, email address and first name, and click the link and you will get access to our calendar scheduler. And there you can schedule a time where Brent and I will call you, and we can attack the one thing. Bring one thing that you think might really change, move the meter for you in your game. And we'll chat about it. We'll see if we can set you on the path there and straighten some things out for you. So get on over to goldballhunting.com and do that there. Otherwise, we will talk to you soon. Tomorrow, definitely, it's going to happen. And there you go. All right.